It was earlier in the year, whenever she started losing the weight, and she wanted to look good for a wedding, or understood, and didn't have a problem at all with her getting the breast augmentation, but she just wanted consistently asking, and so I helped out.
Okay, and Ms. Padilla, I just want to show, this is a picture of you on your wedding day.
Oh, girl.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
You would agree?
Oh, yeah.
She looks fantastic.
I've never seen that.
Tell me about that.
I lost 100 pounds last year prior to our wedding, so I didn't have anything, and he was like so on board to not have me look like a little boy at our wedding.
How does it make you feel seeing these pictures?
I've never seen them.
Oh, you haven't?
Nope.
How come?
We broke up right after the wedding.
Okay, from your perspective, tell me exactly how the conversation went about this surgery. Who brought it up? Whose idea was it?
Initially, I lost the weight. I started looking at wedding dresses and trying to see like how I'm gonna fit into a wedding dress. And he was like, you like don't really have boobs. It is what it is.
Okay.
And so we like came to the agreement that this was gonna happen.
All right. Ultimately, I think this may come down to text messages because there was no written agreement about whether this was a loan or a gift. However, one of the things I noticed, we only have the text messages that Ms. Padilla sent you, but not your responses.
Correct.
Why?
That's because I had gotten a new phone and it had only backed up the received messages from everybody.
Well, that could make sense, except what about these text messages?
Those are post me having to do that.
When did you get your new phone?
End of October.
So you're saying that in October of 2022, you got a new phone,
Yes.
and everything after is both sides of the conversation.
Yes.
For instance, this is Exhibit C, page 20, where it appears that you, Ms. Padilla, are the one that is saying, I need breast implants and I need help getting a loan. The problem is we only have one side of the conversation. So I have no idea what Mr. Stanson is saying and whether he's saying, oh, girl, don't worry, I gotcha, or if he's saying, sure, I'll get a loan for you, but only if you repay me back every dollar. So let me ask you, Ms. Padilla, do you have your text messages with Mr. Stanson?
Like the other side of his messages?
Yeah, do you have the ones he sent you?
Probably not.
We just don't have them.
I don't know. Look.
Okay, and then Mr. Stanson, what conversations did you and Ms. Padilla have about how this loan would be taken out, what her repayment obligations would be?
Whenever we were at the clinic for getting it done and we applied to that Alphion credit and I got approved, we did talk about actually writing up a contract just in case.
Why
we
didn't
talked
you?
about it verbally, but I just forgot.
Okay. Throughout the course of your relationship, had there been any other financial transactions like this where one of you loaned the other one
Yes.
Yeah.
a lot of money? Yes, there had been.
Yeah.
Give me an example or two.
One of the times she had helped me get a car, so she had, I think it was somewhere around $2,000-3,000 to help me out. I had sold my motorcycle partly for paying for the wedding and then also to pay her back.
Ms. Padilla, do you agree with that?
He kind of did. We just kind of put it into the wedding at that point. It was no longer my money, his money. It was our money.
Was there any discussion about a repayment plan, about terms of repaying this loan?
Absolutely not.
What did you think it was going to look like?
That we would just help each other. We just help each other. It's just what we've always done. It was never my money, his money. It was our money.
Okay, so how did you imagine this loan would get repaid?
We would just both do it.
All right, Judge Corriero.
So you've been separated since November, am I
Yes.
correct? And prior to that, the two of you were in a relationship for 9.5 years?
Almost. It was almost 9.
Almost
Yeah.
9. At what point in time did you decide to get officially married?
He proposed November 27th, and we got married on October 7th, the following year.
And you had someone perform a civil ceremony for you?
Yes.
That person presented you with documentation that you needed to fill out under the law.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
We signed them. We did not turn them into the court.
But did it say that if you didn't
Yes.
send them in, you wouldn't be married?
Correct.
Correct what?
That we wouldn't be married.
Who said that?
Oh, don't tell me I'm married.